Okay, if you're still hanging with me, this is part three. This is pretty stupid. I don't know how to keep the camera on anymore with this computer. Help me! I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I tried to upgrade it. I tried to look at everything. I don't know how to fix it. So, as I was saying, I don't know if you're following along with my ramblings. I was complaining about how bad it hurt to be walking in to the rheumatologist's office, that I had used the walker instead of using the wheelchair because I was pushing myself. Um, so we go into the office and he brings in a student, and which is fine. And like I said, I love this rheumatologist. He knows his business, and so I bring in my binder, which is my all my health for the last 2 years. I bring in my personal binder, which is odds and ends of medical stuff that you know that you got to keep. Um, CDs, copies of MRIs, that kind of thing. Extra copies of stuff. Um, Everyone should have at least two binders. So, and then I bring in copies of the recent MRIs of my brain and my complete spine, and the two CTs that were done, and the recent blood work, which shows something's wrong with my liver and something else. The hematologist is sending me back for more extensive stuff done with the blood, and so whatever, we'll see what comes out of that. I just think that man's crazy, the hematologist. So, um, I'm handing him all these papers. First, he hands me the papers that need to be filled out for forms. Once a year, I have to have a doctor say, yeah, she's still disabled. I can't stand more than 5 minutes, so, without my back spazzing and needing to lay down somewhere, and if I lay on the floor, I can't get back up. So I pretty much think I can't teach anymore. That's not even taking into account the days where you just fall over and sleep and sleep and sleep. I just came out of a very big flare. I thought I was fine. The last video I said his life is good. I'm not sure if I should say that ever again. Holy cow. I broke out in blisters all over my mouth, everywhere, really bad. I'm on Plaquenil for the lupus, and these blisters were like, instead of like holy mother blisters, they were like holy grandmother blisters. My mouth um, went numb from the sores, except when it was screaming in pain. My lips started to tingle and go numb. Um, I haven't had the sores like that in a very long time, and part of why I do this journal is to talk about the effects of lupus on my body and on my situation, and how it feels like, slowly dying. I am. Every time I go to the doctor, they find something new that's wrong. Something that could have been fixed, should have been fixed, you know. It's frustrating as hell. My life is not my own. I lost my job. I lost my friends. I lost my identity. You know, it's taken everything from me. We moved downstate, near Marion, to have a handicap house because I was falling in the shower all the time, and I'm on Coumadin, and it was life threatening. I still have blood clots in my lungs. Still, I'm still making blood clots because I have the kind of lupus that affects your blood and your central nervous system. And so I have many symptoms of MS as well as the lupus and the fibromyalgia. And there's days you just can't touch me, and I have to use the porta potty next to my bed. It's pathetic, but that's my life. Um, I keep struggling for something better, and my husband is there encouraging me, to struggle, you know. So I was pushing myself today when I took the walker, and I shouldn't have. I knew I shouldn't have. When, he said, "Are we using the wheelchair, or are you going to use the walker?" And I thought, oh, what do I do? So, anyway, I'm sitting in the office. Did I mention 45 minutes before he comes in? I had a 1:15 appointment. I arrived at 1 o'clock. We didn't fight. We didn't get lost. We made our way there. Woohoo! Um, I was complaining about our last trip to um, the hematologist, and we had gotten lost, and we started late, and I had the wheelchair, and oh, it just went on and on and on. All right. So the weather was great today. I really enjoyed the weather. Um, it was really nice outside, and I'm grateful for that. I know it was nice to be out for a little bit and see it. Um, I really don't know where I should be looking. Should I look down? Should I look up? I'll try looking up and see how this comes out. Okay. So I have all these forms, and I give him everything, and he looks through it, and there's a couple spots in my lower back that are bone on bone, and above that, spurs and a slip disc. And when he first looked at it, he was looking at the neck, and I said, well, now I know why my neck and back hurt. And the only part that's not affected is the thoracic. My neck and everywhere all the way down has degeneration, loss of bone, and narrowing of the pathways for the nerves, for the for the spine. I don't know the technical words. I just know what it's doing. So it's crowding the nerves, and in one or two spots, it's on the edge of pinching the nerves. Um, it's getting there. If I twist the wrong way, or do something, we're going to be in a world of hurt. Besides what we're doing. So he looked at it and he goes, "Oh." At first he's going, "Oh, somebody your age." And he looked at me again like, "How old are you?" I wasn't telling. Guess. And he goes, "Yeah, somebody, in their 40s. I said, "I'll take it. I'm about to be 50 this year." And he said, "Somebody in their 40s." The top part here is what it would look like. A lot of people have osteoarthritis and they don't know it, and it doesn't hurt them. And your neck, it's not perfect, but it's not that bad. And then he looked lower and lower, and then I was just waiting for him to get to the lower back, and he goes, "Oh, that's not good." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know that." And he goes, "Oh, that's going to have to be addressed." But he never said by who. Okay, I have a bad back. Now who do I address? He did mention the pain clinic. He wrote a referral for me to go to this pain clinic, and I was supposed to do it today, and I put them off because the hematologist still has me testing. Next week I'm going to the hospital for an echocardiogram and some stuff on my heart, and then I have to do this blood work, and then on the 5th I meet the neurologist to decide, you know, do I have, MS, as well as lupus and fibromyalgia. I have all the symptoms of MS, but they say lupus is the best um, imitator. It could just be the lupus. The central nervous system is being affected by the lupus. As you know, I had spent weeks without being able to see out of my right eye. Yay, I can see! I'm really grateful when that shit's over with, because it's so aggravating. You do stub your toes, and you're on with the walker, and hurt yourself when you're off balance, and you take away one more piece. It's a bit of a struggle. So Like I said, we waited 45 minutes, and I had to stand up and sit down and stand up and sit down, and of course have my husband help me the entire time to stand up and sit down and stand up and sit down, because I don't sit in a chair. I really need a lazy boy. I don't know what we're gonna do, how we're gonna do it. I'm praying, and begging. uh, I can't sit on the couch too well these days. It hurts my hips. I have arthritis in the hips, and there's degeneration in the bone. And when it gets to a certain point, it's going to be have to get a hip replacement. I don't know. I'm not allowed to have any surgeries unless I'm dying, according to the hematologist, because I make blood clots even on the Coumadin. So, you know, I I begged to just be able to have the dentist clean my teeth, and she wouldn't do it without him signing a release, and he refused to sign it, and my general doctor refused to sign it and sent me back to him, and so nobody wants to take to sign the form to even just get my teeth cleaned, which is ridiculous. For years, I just used to go and have my teeth cleaned. No issue, you know. Now I have a cracked tooth where the filling that I had so many years ago, oh my gosh, too many years ago, was probably poisoned from mercury in it and stuff. You know, that shit falls out. It needs to be replaced. It's time to replace those things. That's not the only tooth that has fillings. Hello, folks. I'm gonna have to do something. I want to keep my teeth. So he told his assistant I was a favorite patient already because I was so organized. And I'm like, hello, I have to be organized because of brain fog, you know? And she actually was taking stuff and looking at it and really asking questions. And she looked at me like an interesting case, you know? And she's like, can I talk to you further? And can I look into this and that? And I'm like, have at it, you know? So we'll see what comes up with that. He's pushing for me to get the surgery for weight loss. You know, let's get real. The medicines have caused me to continue to gain weight. And I've had a weight problem since after the birth of my second child, and that's 25 years ago. Um, I haven't. It just keeps going up. You know, lupus is supposed to make you lose weight. It made me gain weight. I would go for months without eating and still gain weight. And I don't understand. And he seems to think this is the great be all, end all, and that's going to fix it. Okay. You know, I trust him, so I'll try it. I'm tired. I've made several videos today, and they keep dying, and I've had to erase a couple, and I had one that I really loved. It was all just, oh my gosh. The one I really loved, I had to delete. It didn't even turn into a video, and I'm like, what the hell? This machine is screwing me around. I'm surprised it hasn't turned off yet. It's almost like knock on wood. It's gonna go. Okay, so we're all happy, I guess, now. Last week I had the mother of all flares, I told you, with blisters and oh my gosh, everywhere. And it hurt so bad, and I had a sore throat. And I know, the minute I said life was good, I knew I was dead, you know. I try not to really bitch, you know, but this is my chance to document what's going on with me. And maybe it'll help someone else, I don't know. Um, or at least when I'm gone, my kids can look at it. Hi, guys. You know, that's what I've been thinking lately. It's really hard. Every time I go to the doctor, they find something new that's wrong. And I'm not winning this battle, and I want to. I'm trying. Um, I'm majorly depressed, and I'm trying not to be. I guess I'm reaching out. I don't know what to say. I guess I talked too long. This is part 3. I don't know if it helped at all. Went to the rheumatologist, going to the hospital. We're having blood work done tomorrow. Going to the neurologist on the 5th of August. Um, and then going to the pain management clinic, which looked like you were going into the military. The forms, oh my gosh, the forms were so rigid. I was in the ROTC when I was in freshman in high school at Lane Tech, and I played in the band. We'd go there at 6 a.m., march up and down the field, and it reminded me of the rules and regulations from that. And I asked the rheumatologist about it. I said, hey, what is the deal with this pain management stack of forms of like 20 pages? I'm like, what the hell? It looks like it's a rehab center rather than something to help you. And he's like, well, with your back, they're probably going to take a needle and put it in your back. And with, um, damn, I can't remember the name. They're going to watch it while they do it, and then put a block into your spine so you don't feel that pain. And I'm like, needles? What? What needles? No, 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 no. I know the patch didn't work, but there's got to be some other medication other than Norco and something that doesn't make you loopy. Even though I'm loopy in Wonderland, um, I need something that doesn't make you, want to sleep all day, but, so you can push through the pain. I need to be able to go do water walking. That's what I want to do. Water walking, just walk back and forth in the water, is the same thing like walking in land. And I can't walk on land, so let's walk in the water, That's my goal, to get there again. Um, I need a new bathing suit. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, no, no. So this pain management center sounds like a very scary thing, and that'll be a new adventure, and I'm sure you'll hear a lot about it in the next videos. Uh, I've really enjoyed watching some comedy lately. You'll see it on my page. There's been some Christian comedians, or I didn't really think I would enjoy it, but I've been loving it, and they've been pretty funny, and at a time that I've needed to laugh. So check some of them out, and I've been going on everybody's pages and at least trying to watch one video. There's one person I'm stalking her page. I try to watch every video because I enjoy them so much, and if I'm not posting enough or if I'm posting too much, this is all I can do. It's nice to see everyone. I hope you're feeling well, and I'll talk to you in a few days. Now, if I can turn this off.